What is up, you beautiful people, and welcome to another video. And I thought today I want to have a little bit of a look again at Everglow. I don't know why, but I have them on my playlist. I just neglected them way too long. Yeah, I had a look at Bonbon Chocolat, and I even did a review on it. If you haven't known it, have a look on my channel. It will be there as well. But today I want to see what they actually have to offer with their new MV. First, I've never heard the song, I've never seen the video yet, and I'm curious how good their video is. With Bonbon Chocolat, I thought it was a good video. It was like really interesting to look at, but it was nothing extraordinary. It was nothing to like, whoa, that was the first time I've ever seen something like that. I like to look for those kind of elements. But before we get into the video itself, like always, if you have any recommendations of what you want me to review next, then put it in the comments below. That's the best way for me to find out. And on top of that, let's not waste any more time and let's jump right into Everglow with first. Like always, before we start with the video, I just want to say, as I already mentioned, I have not seen the video yet. So for me, it's the first time as well. If I missed anything, put it in the comments below. Maybe you noticed something that I haven't yet. That would be cool as well. You know, like I say, let's build up a community. One sec. I want to watch this again. Sorry, I need to focus here for a second. I want to see, is it all on beat? It's a very interesting take because if you look at the very first shot, so this one is much longer than the rest of them. And I get it, it's part of the build-up. But for some reason, because this one is so long, the rest of the video or the rest of the members being displayed here, I don't know why, but it seems much quicker. But it's very nice. It's a very nice way of actually introducing all the members. Very nice beauty shots as well. I like the idea of the mask. And I'm curious actually if they only had one mask or they just went and all had masks and they filmed them. I don't know what happened there. It would be nice to know what to do with props there as well. Wait, what? We ended up from a spaceship into a construction site. Like, I think this is a harbor. It looks like a harbor. Wow. Whoever did the CGI there did a fantastic job. Like, just think about it, okay? The CGI is coming from her fingers or the sparks, let's say, to make it simple. Boom. And then this massive explosion comes, but the member in front is masked out perfectly, so the sparks don't just go through her, which is just amazing. It really sells the effect much better because it shows as if it was in the world. Super cool. Like, do any of them go through her? No, that's really clean. Fantastic job. Wait, what? Okay, that was a cool transition, but this is a smoke effect, a smoke dissolve. Really, really cool what they did here. I wonder how they did it here. This is nice. That's a really intense transition, but it's a very nice transition as well. Whoa, was that a zoom in? No. Look how cool this shot is though. Like, I have a feeling they edited this in post, but I love the way it just is the same shot, but it zooms in like by 50% or so, like boom, in your face. Really nice, really clean transition as well. I mean, I'm not even sure if it's the same shot. Just, I'm looking at this member's eyes, and if you look at them, and it's supposed to be basically the same, like a millisecond, okay? But he's looking a little bit different, so it could be that there are two different shots actually. That's okay. But the transition is super clean. And at least the guy in the background is actually looking in the same direction. Small details count, and they did a fantastic job here. I love the camera angles here. It's like everywhere. Left, right, up, down, left, right, up, down. It's fantastic. It's very unique because some videos are very disorientating to look at, but here it fits the music really, really, really well. I mean, again, come on. Look at the effect with the bow and arrow. Whoever made this, you know, did a fantastic job. And also, she did a fantastic job with holding it. And also, just look at the effect. You know, do you see how the effect is actually going through her hand and not on top of her hand? Fantastic. It really, again, looks as if she's actually holding this fake bow and arrow. Really nice. I love the effects, what they do here with the hands. It's very simple. It's nothing too overcomplicated, but it's very nice to focus on. It's not over the top. One sec. Can we look at this transition again? What? Am I seeing something in the middle here? Like, one sec, guys. You know, for the people who are new to the channel, I like to stop my videos and actually explore what's happening. So it seems like this effect... One sec. It's nice, actually. It's very interesting what they did here. I mean, from a lot of K-pop videos, what they would do is, do you see this blow explosion effect, this ball of light? They would actually scene it up as well in this scene, but here it's really in the next scene, which is interesting. It shows that it's unique to this scene itself. Nice. I also like that the video is very choreography orientated, really nice. These effects are, it's a little bit too much, but I bet they had a good budget for it, and they're like, hey guys, let's add sparks wherever we can with the money that we have. Let's do it. I'm also curious, I mean, these what do you call them? Northern lights, I would say, but they're blue, so blue lights, I'm just gonna say. I know they're added in post, but it's nice as well. It's not over distracting, and it's like a little hint in the background. It's nice. Like, one sec. Can we go back there again? I just want to comment the fire effect here, the circular effect. I've seen it many times. Like, this is something you can just buy on Amazon, on on a package. Like, the effect itself is nothing too special. I don't know why. Are they just using effects to use them, or is there actually a reason for it? Put in the comments below. Maybe they also have superpowers. Maybe they're trying to mimic EXO. Maybe they have the same idea in their group. I'm not really sure, but it would be good to know. I want to check this transition as well, because we're going from that's a very clean transition though. Like, I'm looking for another shot where they blend it together. I think it's somewhere here where it's blend together. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but I only have to look at the lighting. You know, the lighting changes a little bit over here. Very nice done. Very nice. Hats off to them. Very nice location by itself. And before we get into the commentary of the camera work, you know, the location is great. I love how they added green here. I love how there is green at the bottom. And it just seems much more natural where they are located, in a very natural location. They did a fantastic job in trying to sell that. The second thing I want to mention, whoever did the camera work here, you must have done a good workout here. It's really top notch. It's active, it's proactive, it's moving with the members. It's all around, it's going from different angles just to show how big the choreography actually is. It makes the entire choreography look much better than what it is. And I think the choreography itself is actually really good. Like, look how many camera angles they actually have. That is cool though. This little subtle hint of green in the hair, you know, the same as what we see in the background with the flowers. Nice. Very nice and contrasting to the white outfit. I really like how it's actually really focused on the choreography. I think these kind of MVs are just more interesting to look at, and they did a fantastic job in trying to capture it. I mean, it's unique, many angles. It's really over the top. There's a lot of lightning, sparks effects. Are they needed? Maybe, maybe not. What do you guys think? Put in the comments below. I'm slowly feeling dizzy for some reason. I don't know why and if it's just me, but everything is turning and my eyes don't know what to focus on. It's a little bit... It's really cool done, like, don't get me wrong, but for some reason I feel a little bit dizzy all of a sudden. Also, this effect is actually really cool by itself as well. anyone who's interested, they're just in a green screen room, and they green screened out everything. And because it's a green screen, this circular moment, they can just move it around and do what they want with it. So they can spin it like what they're doing over here, for example. You see how it's spinning a little bit from left to right? You know, it's tilting. That's only because it's a green screen effect, but they did a fantastic job with it. Really, really good. They did a fantastic job here as well with the color grading. They have a lot of things planned here, all these different sets, all these different outfits. They really went overboard with what they could have done to keep it simple, but they did a good job here, you know, trying to keep it still harmonized with one another. Okay, there's one thing I just don't like too much about these transitions. They always try to add like a spark to it. Like, I don't know why, but it's more distracting than what I think. And I don't know what the reason for it is. It could be that it's supposed to distract us from an error that happens in the video that I don't want to pay attention to right now. But it's not needed all the time. You don't always need to use the same spark effect on every transition. Like, it's not everywhere, but in a lot of transitions. Like, these shots are cool. Yeah, again, in this location, here, again, the same effect repeating. It's a little bit boring after a while. And again, like literally, again, what? Are these real flowers? Yeah. Or papers, not really sure. Wow. Wow. This was a heavy video to take in. So guys, that was Everglow and First. And before I even get into the video, can someone just explain to me what the video is about? Like, is this something they do with extra as well? Do they have superpowers? Put in the comments below. I would love to learn a little bit more about them as well. However, let's talk about the video and what I actually think of it. Starting with the effects, I first thought that they did a fantastic job. I always think that showing a little effect but do it good is great. But over the time, you can see they were just adding effects, and I'm not really sure if it added anything to the video. Like always when it comes to this darker scene in the harbor scene, you know, I'm not really sure if it was adding any value to it. Like the blue flash effect, it was just there. It was the same effect over and over again, and I just think it was a little bit boring after a while. If it was me, I would have just removed it once in a while just to keep it a little bit more unique, because it was more distracting than what it actually was. Some of the effects, for example, the fire effects coming from their hands, super cool. I thought that was really nice, really effective, and it did a good job. It's a very nice color as well. While if you have these big spark effects, you can kind of see the pixels, and it loses its entity a little bit, and you can see that it is more or less a CGI effect. When it comes to the camera angles and the work there, hats off to making it as complex as it is. I don't know how they pulled it off. I would love to see the behind the scenes here, but I have a feeling they put a lot of effort into this, making this video, in the sense of having a lot of cameras, having a lot of angles, having a lot of unique looks. Very interesting to look at. It's a lot to take in, especially if you're trying to analyze it. But I must say, whoever did the idea of making the camera angles as unique and as different from each other over the entire video, good job to him. But also to whoever was hand-holding all these shots or controlling all these angles, fantastic work. I mean, for the camera people, they did a good job. Again, for the editing, also really good. I think the transitions were really good. They were on beat, sometimes a little bit too quick for my taste, and you couldn't really enjoy every moment. But I love that the choreography stuck together, and yet you were able to focus on each member when needed. You know, it was really good to look at. But now the big question: what did you think of Everglow and First? Did you enjoy the video? Did you not? Put in the comments below. I would love to see what you have to say as well about the video. If I missed anything, put it as well down below. I would love to see anything, and I will go back in time. Of course, make sure to put a time mark there or a timestamp. That will be super useful for me. But for now, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Like always, every Saturday we're gonna do a premiere where you guys can join the chat and actually discuss a making of video. If you have any recommendations of what making of video I should watch, then put in the comments below as well. Like I said, that's the best way to communicate to me. Or if you haven't yet, join the Discord. Link is down below. Or if you really want, come join the Patreon. I update everyone daily there on what is happening, or as much as possible, and I think it's a great way of sharing these kind of updates with you. It's a good way. So guys, thank you very much. And like always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. See you then.